you need to have the pink paper. Okay? Remember, B1 assessing F2. So batters will assess fielders. And then BF1 will assess B2. Now what's going to happen is, the person that you assess, okay, you will interview them. Let's say, Masnur is the, what are you? Masnur is the batter. I am the fielder. So Masnur is going to ask me questions. Where should you position yourself on the field before the ball is hit as a fielder? I stand right at the back. So now Masnur is going to write down my answer. Okay? And next question, Masnur? Is that it? Is that all the answers you're going to give it to me? No, just tricky.
Maybe
right.
Give an example.
Okay. As a fielder, how do you prevent the batters from scoring run? Tumbuk. Tumbuk, yeah. So,
write that down, whatever the answers are.
and then, after you have written down the answers your partner has given, you give it back to her, and then I will sign name of the fielder, write my name, and then I will sign saying that I agree with what she has wrote here. Okay? So whatever I say will be written down, and then the opposite happens, and I will question Masnur with the pink sheet. So I will ask her, in which direction did you hit the ball to make it difficult for the fielders to catch?
To the back.
Back mana? Belakang, Pak. Belakang saja? Alright, okay, I write the answer. Mbak Masnur, betul-betul kuat ni. Do you move fast or slow to score more runs? Do you move fast or slow to score more runs?
Forward, like this.
Indah bah laju atau perlahan? Bukan indah pada belakang, laju atau perlahan?
I think my friend very fast. More points.
Fast, more points. Itu saja? Bah. Agreement sana? Okay, bah. So that's what's going to happen. You're going to ask your question to interview your partners. So teachers now, the 4 teachers, what you're going to do is you're going to walk around and see in terms of behavior. Macam kami, sungguh pun kami bermain, we are still doing our work. Some people, if you get students yang sasak, kuluknya paper buang. Ada kan? Ataupun teacher hilang paperku. Baru je teacher bagi, hilang tiap. So that's what you need to do. So we'll try the interview questions now. We'll just do a quick 5 minutes. Students. Ada students interaction ke sana? Still bias, okay. Cikgu Zina, what do you think?
Kedengaran. Okay.
One from one point to another. Bayangkan objek diorang, misalnya akan melihat diorang main yang filter collect all the balls lah. Itulah yang paling sikit. Okay. And takut masa dia cukup, misalnya tadi itu banyak benda lah. So ada indicator dah sampai. Alright, for that session we cut it short because you want to get everybody in and be on the break on time. Because yesterday kita ni went slightly overboard, we finished at 5:15. So that's one of the reasons why we cut their game short. And another is what Cikgu Azina has mentioned, that it's difficult for you to see the batter punya tactical focus as well as the fielder. Am I correct? Yes. And itu baru 8 orang. Imagine if you have like 20 or 40 students in one shot. Right? My advice is, it takes time. Honestly, it does take time. Time and trial makes it perfect. So you have to practice over, and this kind of things, because you did it for the first try, if you did over a consecutive time, you know, you have like selective observation, you know what to look at for. So it takes time. And then the worksheets and then the peer assessment can also help to verify apa yang kita miss. Sekiranya I didn't get to see Miza, okay, tapi kawannya get to see her. And then we still have her worksheet. So in terms of tactical focus, Cikgu Latif minta maaf, Cikgu Latif kedengaran suara kita segini. So it's in terms of the worksheet and as well as the rubrics from her friend, boleh sudah jadi kita punya mark. Or if you're not happy with it, kalau sekiranya ada problem, you can ask to observe her again. So kira ada 3 kali bunyi dia akan assess. Okay? Alright, so that it has something to verify to everyone. Right, Cikgu Hairul, how was your reaction?
It's almost the same with the other teacher. Pasal it's very hard to observe, to assist the student. Pasal you can observe both them lah. Macam the syllabus and the better. So macam same lah, sama lah juga.
Sama lah juga, sama Cikgu Azina kita ya. So you get what he is saying? No? Yes? Teachers, why am I not having a reaction? The more I don't have reactions, the more this thing is going to go on. Cikgu Fatimah?
Sama lah dia pasal ketika fokus tu awal payah katakan dan
Alright, so far, Alhamdulillah, thank you Shiva. Alhamdulillah, most of the teachers get the job done. So what we want to do is just for you to try and practice. Practice is that. Try it with different games as well. Okay? Now, I got to touch on this one. Class management. Because, let me ask from the students' point of view. What do you think of your teachers' class management? I'm sorry, because we're a teacher and we're PE teachers. And it has to be highlighted. Okay? Sorry? Teachernya yang datang. Okay, now, that's true, teachernya yang datang because they have a briefing di dalam. But I'm going to tell you, in other countries, students yang menunggu cikgu, bukannya cikgu menunggu students. So we want this culture to be, thank you Cikgu Amir, to be implemented in our students. Okay, we want that to be implemented in our students so that ketani pulang yang datang, so that they are ready and they are passionate to learn, so they are there on time. That's what we want. Bukannya ketani pulang menunggu, like macam Cikgu Nasib punya video. Time is gold, bukan pulang teacher menunggu students. Okay? It has to be students menunggu cikgu. Kalau boleh cikgunya jangan datang akhir lah. Okay, that's, I know, it's partly our fault just because we need to explain to them. Like, anything else in terms of class management? I'm sure there's some teachers who wanted to... Lisa, have something to say? Cikgu dah mau jadinya mood swing. Okay. Aduh, human nature. Kalau boleh, ketani kontrol lah sikit ketani punya mood swing atau.
Jangan buat assessment when you're not feeling well. So it's not fair for the student to get grade down low with a mood swing. Okay?
Anyone else? Anyone else? Nada? Okay. Feedback from us is that I just need the teachers to instill the culture of asking questions. Because most of the teachers just kept quiet, and if they don't know, they just still keep quiet, and then when being asked to do something, they just still keep quiet. So we need that passion of asking questions of wanting to know more from all of you in order to make the SPN'21 system to work, because we want to nurture the students. From Mas Nur and I punya point of view, and as well what we are experiencing, we have 2 students, the old system, the Form 4, and the Year 9s in one class, our O-level students, PE. Our students yang Year 9 is only about 14 years old, whereas the Form 4s are mostly 15 and 16. Do you know, okay, they're all smart, they're not science students, but do you know who is smarter than the other? The Year 9. Do you know why? They ask questions, and the thing is, when they ask questions, they are able to apply, because the old system, they just sit there and absorb. Spoon feeding, which is what we are used to. We spoon feed them, bagi notes, suruh buat dan dibuat, drills dan dibuat, macam robots. I call them my China factory, my China athletes. Okay? Right, because they're really good when it comes to orders. I'm sorry Cikgu if I tersinggung kita, tapi that's what I see them as. My army. Okay? So, that's what I see them as, my Form 4s. But the Year 9s, they're more rowdy, they're more younger, but they're able to apply. So we want this culture in our students, the Year 9. Because when you go up, the system as they go up, it's more application rather than recalling. So in IGCSE PE O-level, we give them a concept of cardiovascular fitness. Okay, let's say this is our heart, yang they learn in bio, and then we apply it into a situation. So that's what most of the exam paper is, and that's what is going to be the nature of Year 7 punya questions. So if we ourselves keep on absorbing saja and not applying, okay, it's going to be difficult for the students because we ourselves need to change. We are as well changing, we are learning. Alright teachers? Okay? Yeah, Cikgu. Whether it's teacher assessment or peer assessment. What do you think? What does everyone think about it? I don't like it. What do you think about this peer assessment? Yeah, in classes you definitely have that. Even real life situation definitely you have in terms of cliques nya orang. Okay, we call it cliques. Alright? We call them social groups. What happens if you mix them up? Because I don't like you, you don't like me. So this is where peer assessment has to be done with both teacher assessment. Okay? In terms of behavior and teamwork, that's why the teachers yang nampak orang tadi, I encourage them to stand up and listen to the conversations that's going on. What I did, Cikgu Masur tadi, did you notice? We stand up in the field and we go up to all of you and ask. Peer assessment tu. We're playing the role of the teacher there this time. We ask and listen. Macam, what are they doing? Ada yang, all of a sudden, boleh aku tiru kau punya answer? Kedengaran tu, if you do it silently, because if they are engrossed in observing, they won't notice that you're there. This is something as a teacher yang we need to apply and learn. So you stand up, pelan-pelan, relax saja. Macam tadi Semizah dah sadar, just hear, overlook, macam tu, dan jalan lagi. Dan si Jizo, because dia punya partner hari ni lain, he was better in terms of, nak dorangkan aku tiru hari ni ya. Berbeza nada. Okay, so you jalan again, that's what you need. So the teacher